Good evening, everyone. My name is Lugia. I am the head conductor's assistant. I am a current student at Carolina Forest High School who is an active participant within the band program under the direction of Mark Roddy and Ben Anderson. I have played the flute for around 7 years now. When Mr. Patton, Deuce, came to Carolina Forest and told us about his plan, I had really no intention of being in my current position. When I joined this, I was thinking of simply adding more community service hours to my honor societies. Being a part of this has been an uphill battle. There have definitely been nights where I've called Deuce screaming at him for being here. Yet there is nobody else who I think is better to lead these kids. If there was one person I could think of that cares, it would be him. Not only does he care for this program, but he cares for these kids. Being a part of this has challenged my musicality sometimes, but also taught me leadership skills. I'm extremely proud of how far everyone in this ensemble has come. No matter what happens tonight, I want everyone in this ensemble to know how grateful I am for them. Without further delay, I'd like to welcome Clinton Patton III.
Check. Oh, nice. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Awesome. So what we just played was actually a mix, sort of a mashup between two pieces by the name of Inner Sanctum and The Egg Travels. They are from the movie Disney Dinosaur that premiered in 2000. Funny enough, I was 5 years old at the time, so of course I'm sure that seems kind of weird. Movies that made me when I was 5, so I definitely understood what was going on. The biggest thing about that movie was, for me, it was a huge change in anything I had ever seen before. The animation, the fact that they were talking dinosaurs, that was a huge thing for me. And also just, as you heard, the music itself. Right? The music itself was very captivating, especially for myself as a young man. And my family actually watched that movie on repeat many times. So everyone in my family was here. I'm pretty sure they recognize that he's there. It did feature a few soloists in that one. I don't want to go into a whole bunch of detail about every single part, but I do want to talk about the project just a little bit, because part of this is also a presentation. The idea for this came, oddly enough, it actually came from my mom. My mom and I were brainstorming, like, hey, I need to graduate. I've been in school for about a decade, and I need to figure out how to be done, because I'm already working in schools and things like that. And she said, well, why don't you just put together an orchestra? And I said, yeah, let me just go ahead and put that together really quickly. That'll be very easy to just do. But we talked about it, we worked it out, 2 months of planning, just doing every single possible, trying to go through every single scenario of what we would need. And we finally got the idea off the ground. I went and talked to some of my professors about it, mainly Professor Connolly. Told him, hey, these senior recitals aren't exactly working well for me, so let me do a project. And he said, that seems like a lot of work. I was like, yeah, but I mean, let's try it. And he has always been very supportive of me from the first day I got down here. So this is actually really great that he was able to say, hey, go ahead and try it. Show us the paperwork, make sure that you got everything down, you've thought of everything, you're actually putting work into this. And so now here we are with these kids with the Symphony Orchestra project. So please give these kids a hand again really quickly. Yeah, and I'll probably say this a lot tonight, but I can't say thank you enough to these kids up here. They've had to put up with a lot of stuff with me, and me changing things at the last second, me sometimes changing rehearsal locations, rehearsal times, canceling rehearsal just because I was mad for something. But they've been very flexible, very amazing, and just they've humbled me and a lot of what I've had to do for this project in itself. I'm gonna try not to talk super long. I already have a little bit, but I wanted to go through just a bit of the warm-ups that we do, so that my professors know that we didn't just play music. We also worked on some technical things too. So we're gonna go through that really quickly, and then we'll have one of our CAs come up and introduce the next piece. not very like fancy or anything, but I worked through a couple of articulations and long tones for the winds, and also we did a quick tuning sequence for the strings, just how we started our rehearsals to get them ready. So just to show a little bit of the fanciness that goes on in there. We're going to have another one of our CAs that come through. You're next, right? Yes, Mackenzie Jenny's going to come up and announce our next piece. Thank you.
Good evening. My name's Mackenzie. I go to St. James High School. The next piece that we'll be performing is entitled Drink Up Me Hearties. It was originally composed by Hans Zimmer for the movie Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. This arrangement was done as a purchase from Publish Score Pro Arranging Company on MuseScore. Mr. Patton selected this piece with its heavy syncopation and driving melodic lines because he felt it reflected himself in music form. This piece has moments that switch between short, funny-sounding lines and goes into more powerful, heavy-moving percussive background, which he felt showed his personality, that he switches from being a lighthearted and mostly goofy personality to a heavily passionate and loud person almost suddenly. He has been known to go from making a joke one second to shouting for attention the next, in a way that some may find surprising, but for those that know him, he wouldn't be surprised at all. This piece also has a beautiful repetitive line in the violins and high woodwinds that's accompanied by heavy movement in the French horns that, although he hates to admit it, directly reflects how Mr. Patton can get when he's on his soapbox and giving a lecture. Always ready to try and impart a life lesson, but never a quick one. This piece almost directly reflects Mr. Patton as an individual, and it also comes from one of his favorite movie franchises that follows a seemingly incompetent but highly skilled and legendary pirate captain. Arrgh!
I didn't tell her to do that. We're fired.
All right, next we would like to recognize students who made all-county band, orchestra, and choir. If you guys could please stand up.
And
we would like to recognize all-region band, choir, and orchestra. All-state band, choir, and orchestra. And national band. Congratulations to all. Next, I'd like to introduce Edie to introduce our next piece.
Good evening. My name is Edith Kanawa. I'm a CA and junior at St. James High School. The next piece we will be playing is entitled Demacia Rising and was composed by the video game composition group Riot Games for the video game League of Legends. Mr. Patton selected this piece for one reason and one reason only. It sounds cool. If you know Mr. Patton, you know that he's a very energetic and passionate person. He felt that this piece perfectly captured the feeling of doing the things he loves. Its high energy, fast-moving rhythms, time changes, and syncopation perfectly reflect just how animated he can be when passionate about something. It should also be noted that the use of 7/8 time is not very common in high school level pieces, and Mr. Patton wanted to show off how talented the young musicians of Horry County are by picking a piece that switches back and forth with time signatures. He feels that the time and tempo changes, as well as the vocal control and projection needed from the choir, were a perfect opportunity to showcase just how incredibly gifted Horry County students are. This piece is in no way easy or simple, and the amount of hard work done by the students sitting on the stage should be commended. We hope you enjoy.
Shout out. Is it on? Check.
Yeah, no, it's on.
Okay, so before we go into the next part, can we just give a hand to them one more time, please? These kids. The amount of work, like, that is not easy. What they just did is not easy at all. And the first piece we played went through just about every time signature you could think of. And it was ridiculous. And they nailed it. They're doing amazing. So I just had to say that again before we go to the next part. Sorry, Olivia. It was awesome. It was so good. Oh, I got you.
All right. Next, we would like to recognize our seniors. So anybody who is a senior, please come up, get your certificate, and then stand on the stage right in the front, please. Rachel Byers from Carolina Forest High School. She plans to attend Coastal Carolina to major in music performance. Bruno DiPolito from Carolina Forest High School. He plans to attend Western Carolina University to major in music education. From St. James High School. She plans to attend Georgetown Tech for radiology. I'm so sorry if I butcher any of your kids' names, by the way. Names is like not my thing.
They're hard.
Gray Caldwell from St. James High School. She plans to attend Georgetown Tech and then Coastal Carolina for studio art and businesses. Henry Dow from Carolina Forest High School, unsure of his current school but wants to pursue a major in music performance. Marlon Sanchez Ruby from St. James High School. She is unsure of her current school but wants to pursue secondary education. Mackenzie Jenny from St. James High School. She will be attending Coastal Carolina and majoring in English education. Micah Coach from North Myrtle Beach High School. He will be attending Coastal Carolina and majoring in music education. Nick Barrow from Carolina Forest High School. He will be attending University of South Carolina and majoring in mechanical engineering. Thomas or Luke Probst from St. James High School. He plans to attend East Carolina University to study music therapy and trombone performance. Vanessa Scotti from Carolina Forest High School. She plans to attend Clemson University for nursing. Yesenia Martinez from St. James High School. She is unsure of her college but wants to major in music education. Shane Reed from North Myrtle Beach High School. He plans to attend Georgetown Tech for computer science. And last but not least, Hannah McDonough from St. James. She plans to attend Wingate University to major in criminal justice.
So the fun fact about Grady is Grady came in at, like, he came to save us in like the last month. So he wasn't around when we did this part, but we're gonna say Grady Timms I believe he is attending Clemson, UNC? USC? And I know he wants a music education, right? Music education, right, Grady? Yeah. So we didn't want to forget about Grady. Okay, snap your photos. Snap. All right, you guys are good. Let's give it up for our seniors again. Oh, yeah, I got it. I'm speaking about that now, right? Okay, so this next part. Before I continue, I want to apologize in advance. I know there's a lot of talking on the concert, but again, this is also a presentation, so welcome. This next piece we're about to play, it goes by the title of Lugia's Song. For those who don't know, this was, very nice. It comes from a very awesome movie, it's Pokemon 2000. I believe it wasn't the first movie, I think it was the second one, right? It was the second movie, right? Thank you. There we go. It follows the travels of one Ash Ketchum, who, of course, is trying to catch them all at all times. But it's basically just talking about a very legendary Pokemon in the movie franchise. It's probably, I think it's listed as the most listened to piece of music that has to do with an anime right now. Yeah, no, big deal. Yeah. All of my anime nerds out there, we love Pokemon. We love it. But the reason that this piece gets special recognition, tonight is that it is not going to be conducted by myself. It is actually going to be conducted by one of our students. Her name is Amanda Han. Yeah. She's got a whole family. She did. Okay, so yeah, Amanda's awesome. So to give a little bit of backstory about that, part of the project, I wanted to also focus on not just a big group, but also some individual work, especially for someone who shares the passion for music, the passion for conducting, and the symphony orchestra as well. And there is no one more passionate than Amanda Han, let me tell you right now. Every single time I see her, she asks me, what can I be doing better? What can I do better? And I'm like, Amanda, I just got here. Like, I don't even know what I ate this morning, so you gotta relax a little bit. But Amanda is probably, if I were to pick anybody out here who had the same passion and drive for music and standing in front of an ensemble like this, hands down, it would be Amanda. So what I did was, of course, give her another hand. She's amazing. Yeah. Awesome. So what I did was I put together this other position. Like, we have the CAs, the CA crew, who they are the conductor's assistants, but we also have our junior conductor, who is Amanda Han, and we went through a whole audition process for them. They had an interview stage. They had to write an essay. They also had to do an audition for myself and also an audition in front of the ensemble where they worked on this specific song. And it was a really awesome process to go through, but as you know, with anything like this, it's always rough to tell others, hey, unfortunately this time we weren't able to get it. But everyone who wasn't selected, they were very, very supportive of Amanda. Everybody understood because she puts everything she has into her music, into standing in front of a group of people. So she's worked on this ridiculously, night and day. She sends me emails, messages all the time. Hey, Mr. Patton, how can I do this? How can I do this? Hey, in this measure, when this happens, should I do this? I'm like, Amanda, do your thing. Do your thing. But I just can't speak enough on just how much passion this young lady has for music in general and for conducting. So please give a hand for Miss Amanda Han. should just throw my thing on the ground.
First would be our JC, Amanda Ham. Ruby Nadler. Raylan Dillinger. Dellinger. Marlon Sanchez Ruby. Vanessa Scotti. Mackenzie Jenny. Rachel Byers. Jewel Kitterman. Gray Caldwell. Edie Keenwa? Kanawa? Y'all know I'm not good at names. Names are not my thing. Quinoa. Miss Rebecca, I love you. Ash Calderuso. Michael Cook.
Okay, so before we go on to our final piece, I want to talk about this group of kids up here. This is our CA crew. CA stands for Conductor's Assistants. Basically, they are the leadership of this group here. Yes, there's a lot of them. Yes, because I need a lot to help me with this. Like these guys right here, and girls, sorry, mostly girls, sorry. This right here would not be possible without this group. So please give this group another round of applause. So everything that goes into like the organizational part that I had to do and all that, they kept me on track. They kept me organized because I'm very scatterbrained. So I'll start talking about one thing and then go into like 8 other different things. But they kept me focused. They kept me locked in on everything that I needed to do. Especially this one right here, Olivia Odiambo. Please give her another round of applause. That's what I said. I said Odiambo. Odiambo. Sorry, Odiambo. So this is our head CA. She was the one who's been up here talking and stuff like that with me as well. She earned that right. If you talk about anybody who kept me in line, kept them in line, just kept all this together, really, like she has been, I don't know if there's really a word to describe how just amazing that she has been through all of this. Like she's really stepped up to the plate because she has so many other things going on. You know, all of them really have. But her to be able to step up and say, hey, I know you're looking for somebody to really lead this group of leaders. Let me see if I can give it a try. And she just took it and knocked it right out the park. Like us being able to organize all of this together, like almost every single rehearsal she would call me and say, hey, you forgot to do this and this and this. I'm like, well, once again, there it is. But she did like attendance and things like that. So helping me to understand what it's like working with someone who's maybe a little bit more organized than you are, and also a student of yours it was a bit of a learning curve for me, but she was so helpful. I mean, you can see just how when she comes up here and speaking and organizing the group when I'm not on stage, she just does an amazing job. And honestly, the rest of this group as well, they are going to be fantastic leaders when they, well, I think some of them are graduating, when the rest of them graduate and all that stuff. So please, just one more time, give another hand to this group right here. That's it. Okay, you guys are good. You guys can go. Go to your seats. Thank you. Huh? Yeah, no. We have a few more announcements, so very sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm a little sorry.
Alrighty. Next, we'd like to introduce our committee for the 23-24 year. Next year. 23, 24, next year.
Yes.
Edie Kanawa. Kristen Thomas. Kirsten Thomas. Grace Lake Lackey. Ruby Nadler. Nadler.
You did that on purpose. Yeah, you did.
And Miss Rebecca Kanawa.
If
If you're out there. Sorry, guys. I'm like really bad. I'm just like really bad.
Olivia is also part of the committee for next year too, so give her a hand as well. So, one more thing I want to do before we have our student come out and introduce our final piece is I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to Mr. Capps for allowing us to rehearse in his school at St. James High. What?
All the thank yous on the back. I already have a speech written up for this.
Oh, well, I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to do it. Yeah, go away. I would like to thank Mr. Roddy and Mr. Anderson over at Carolina Forest. I don't know if they're here, but thank you to them for allowing their kids to come work with us. Mr. DeLeo over at North Myrtle Beach High School. Thank you so much. Mr. Williams, the orchestra director over at Carolina Forest. Thank you immeasurably for all of your help. Whew. You guys don't even know. I'm trying to think, am I missing any schools? Who? Mr. Dumas for allowing us to perform here at Myrtle Beach High School. Sorry. Oops. I'm getting to y'all. Settle. And we'd like to thank the parents. You know who that was? That was Brianna's dad. That was Brianna's dad. I know it was. So, special thank you to the parents for allowing your kids to be a part of this, because adding things on to this particular group, because these guys are already involved in so many extra things with the different ensembles they're a part of, the honor societies, work, lives at home, all that stuff. To add this on for something that the only real, benefit they get out of it is working with me. So we're not going to say that's a huge benefit there. But just the fact that you all were allowing for me to work with your young people and trusting me with just a little bit of their development, it speaks volumes for all of you guys. And thank you so much for allowing me to work with them seriously. Thank you so much. What are you about to say?
My thank yous.
Oh, okay. I'm going to hand it over to Olivia now.
Somebody who actually knows how to do thank yous. All right. So I would like to draw everyone's attentions to the back of our program. Without any of these people, I have no idea where we would have been. We would like to extend our greatest thank yous to the following: parents and students, Chuck Capps, Mark Roddy, Stephen Williams, Kenneth Bedwell, St. James and Carolina Forest admins and staff, Jessica and Tim Peltier, Kyle Moultrie, Mr. Danny, the custodian, we love Mr. Danny, Mr. and Mrs. Hand, I don't know where you guys are, but somewhere, and then the CCU teachers and admins. I would like to introduce Lindsay, who's going to read our final piece for tonight.
and I am a junior at St. James High School. The next and final piece we will be performing tonight is Might You, which was originally composed by Yuki Hayashi and arranged by Toa Nushi and originally sung by America's Got Talent winner Michaela Phillips. This song was performed in the anime series My Hero Academia, as well as the movie My Hero Academia Heroes Rising. Mr. Patton selected this piece with its strong brass fanfare and simple yet strong flowing lines that are shared all throughout all of the instruments, not only because of the powerful statements of the melody, but also the fact that this song was performed in pivotal moments of a show that followed superheroes. Because of course, he is a massive nerd and proud of that fact. Overcoming impossible obstacles at a young age. There would always be some incredible feat that needed to happen in order to succeed in the show, and he came to love that. Whenever this song came on, there were awe-inspiring moments of what happens when someone with determination and will never gives up on their goals, especially when it comes to helping someone else. He resonated heavily with the fact that this song is basically saying, I am going to do what it is I have set my mind to do, or I'm going to die trying. Thank you. Please enjoy.
Sorry. Okay. Again, another round of applause for these kids, please. So again, thank you all so much for coming out. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And to you guys, crap. Shh. No, I'm not. Thank you guys. Thank you guys seriously so much. This is a dream come true for me to be able to stand in front of you guys and do this, play this type of music. So thank you so much. And again, can we get just another round of applause? Just one more. Hey, stand up. Yeah. Who's got a bow? I'm not bowing. And back. Awesome. Okay, so that is all for tonight. Parents, we ask that you let the kids hang out a little bit. I'm going to talk to them a little bit backstage. But that's the end of our concert. Thank you all so much, and please be safe getting home.